The NBA has seen some legends. However, no player who sticks in the NBA after their first training camp is on a path towards stardom. Over the years, the NBA has seen its fair share of flops. Some of these players have been putting on a poor show on the court for years. In this video, we take a look at some of the worst NBA players. Stay tuned. Anthony Bennett. Anthony Bennett, the only #1 overall pick to be featured on this list, is the classic case of the college basketball player who dominates amateur competition on account of his superior physicality, but fails to do so when surrounded by players at his level of physicality and with better skills. Selected by the Cleveland Cavaliers with the #1 overall pick, Bennett dropped out of their regular rotation long before heading to the Minnesota Timberwolves as part of the Kevin Love trade package. Unable to crack the rotation there either, Bennett has since then been in and out of the league, playing Canadian pro basketball. Brian Cardinal. Up next, we have Brian Cardinal, who built a lengthy and rather successful career by being the only thing he was capable of being on an NBA court, studded with 9 players almost always more skilled and able than him, a lunch pail kind of guy. Cardinal's nickname of the Custodian pointed to his decidedly non-glamorous, gritty stamp on the NBA. Cardinal couldn't reach double-digit scoring averages in any of his 12 NBA seasons, with his highest scoring average being 9.6 points in 2003, 0-4 with the Golden State Warriors. Beyond his pail and bucket style, he is probably best known for scoring an eye-popping 6-year, $34.5 million contract from the Memphis Grizzlies, where he promptly saw his minutes and production cut in half. Rafael Araujo. Taken 1 pick before 2015 NBA Finals MVP and Olympic gold medal winner Andre Iguodala, few names inspire the level of disgust among Raptor fans as Rafael Araujo has over the years. Marketed as a strong interior force when he was drafted by much-reviled GM Rob Babcock 8th overall in 2004, Araujo immediately looked out of place in the NBA as someone who was neither quick nor strong, nor athletic enough to compete at basketball's highest level. The Brazilian played a total of 139 regular season games in the league and was traded to the Utah Jazz after 2 seasons of disappointment in Toronto. The 6'11" center was never able to truly find his place in the NBA, particularly during those dreary, low-scoring mid-noughties. Nicolas Tskitishvili. The Georgian, Nicolas Tskitishvili, was a highly coveted European during the 2003 NBA draft. Unfortunately, he was going to be a huge disappointment when the Denver Nuggets spent their 5 overall pick on the Georgian big man. The Nuggets front office had really never seen him play, which makes even lesser sense as the 7-footer only averaged 6.6 points and 1.8 rebounds per game through 11 games with former club Benetton Treviso. Tskitishvili played for 4 NBA teams in 4 seasons before going back to European basketball. Bill Simmons claimed that Tskitishvili is the worst-case scenario for any foreign pick in the NBA. Michael Ruffin. Michael Ruffin was an undersized power forward who did not have the skill set to play as a swingman in the league. He is therefore often considered an unsuccessful journeyman who hung around playoff first-round fodder teams for 10 seasons. Drafted by the Bulls with the 32nd overall pick in the 1999 NBA draft, Ruffin's career highs in points per game and rebounds per game are 2.6 ppg and 5.8 rpg, which he achieved in his second season. Ruffin has the dubious distinction of being one of the few players to have tallied more fouls than points in the NBA, getting called for 946 fouls and putting up only 716 points through 10 years in the league. Sun Yue. In pursuit of the next Lamar Odom, the Lakers thought it worth their while to spend a second-round pick on Chinese import Sun Yue. Yue had earlier played for the Beijing Olympians in the Chinese Basketball Association from the tender age of 17, and it was expected that his experience of pro basketball would come in handy as he adjusted to the pace and space in the NBA. After looking somewhat competent in a short D-League stint, the Lakers offered Yue a platform to see what he could do for the purple and gold at the NBA level. It didn't go well. Following a debut in which he collected 4 fouls and 2 turnovers in 5 minutes, Yue would go on to accumulate more fouls, 10, than .6, and as many turnovers, 3, as assists and steals combined. 10 games were all it took for the Lakers to realize that Yue simply wasn't an NBA player. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.